Okay, so I'm starting off by applying some moisturiser to my face. I'm now going with my sister's foundation. I'm pretty sure it was fair neutral. I'm just obviously working this all over my face with my XA Beauty foundation brush. And then going with my ABH contour palette, I'm taking also my paddle brush and the larger end and just highlighting underneath my eyes and all other points of my face, especially my chin, my forehead and the cheek part of my jawline. And then going through and blending that back in with my foundation brush because it has excess foundation on it, so it's going to be perfect for blending the concealer in even more. And of course setting that in with my my Laura Mercier powder and my XA Beauty powder brush. So now taking my Urban Decay Basics palette, I'm taking the shade Walk of Shame and I'm basically just sculpting and contouring my nose because Marilyn of course has a nice chiseled nose. And now for the most iconic part of Marilyn, across the brows. I'm just basically starting off the natural highest point of my brows and just drawing a line down from there, and then connecting it with the natural part of my brow, and then just sort of drawing it up on the bottom half of the first part of my brow, and then continue to add a tail. I'm able to make it up on the spot with how my tail looks because the end of my brow is so sparse, but the inner part of my brow I have to manipulate it completely. So I'm just continuing going on and carving out my brow to Marilyn's brow, and of course taking my concealer and my concealer paddle brush and using the smaller end to of course sculpt my brows out. And of course setting that all down with my blender brush with Venus or Foxy. Okay, so now taking my primer from Paint Pot and Dr. Ochre and Marilla's next brush, I'm of course priming my eyes. Okay, now taking my pencil brush from also XA Beauty and taking the shade Walk of Shame just as a starting point. Just tracing it back and forth just above my crease. I'm not tipping my head back or lifting my brows up. What I can see is what I draw on, so to speak. So I'm just starting off with Walk of Shame, but then I'm going to go through with Faint because it's a darker brown of course, and just basically start sculpting out my crease. I did also take Walk of Shame under my eyes. So now with Crave, I'm going to be doing my liner with it using my lip definer brush. So to my complete annoyance, I did do my lower lash line mimicking the liner look, but it didn't get filmed apparently, so just taking some false lashes now. There's a Katy Perry from I Lower in Oh Honey. So now for the reason Monroe piercings are so popular, taking my lip definer brush and Faint and or Crave, I'm just basically adding the beauty mark to my face, and when I like how it is, I'm just tapping that with my finger. Now taking Mary Jo K from Color Cosmetics and just basically adding the bold red lip. And due to not having a penciled liner, I'm just basically going around with some concealer from the ABH palette and just cleaning up any mistakes that I might have made and just sharpening up the line, I guess you could say. And setting that in place with Venus or Foxy. So just shaping and moulding my hair around to the way that Marilyn wore her hair. So that sums up Glam Monroe. Let's now get on with Overdose Monroe. So starting out by just rubbing off some of the under eye shadow. I'm then going to start adding, I'm pretty sure it was Faint, just under my lash line, under my eyes, just so I can give that shadow look with very very tired eyes. So I'm just rubbing off some of my brows because obviously as I've been sleeping or trying to, my brows wouldn't exactly be perfect anymore. So also just removing half of my eyelashes because they wouldn't be stuck down to my lash anymore, and of course distressing my lipstick because again when you're sleeping on a pillow your face rubs all over it and your lipstick just smears, especially if you're way too tired to you know, clean up your makeup properly. So of course just adding some mascara, just making it look like my eyes were watery and my mascara ran a bit. So just adding a bit more of the same shadow that we started off with, just to add to my over-exaggerated tight eyes. So of course it's also going through and just dressing my hair, making it look messy and matted and looking obviously slept on. So that there concludes the Marilyn look, both glam and overdose. I do apologise if anyone takes offences, because I know there are still die-hard Marilyn fans out there. I do not mean for anyone to take offence to this, I do not mean any reflections on it. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you all for my future Halloween videos and my future videos in general. Ciao everyone!